Hello my smelly friends, fragrance community. How are you guys? Thank you so much again for joining me for another review. Also, I really want to thank my friend Chauncey, his collaboration video. I can't wait to see his review on this one, but his channel is Shy Niche. I'll go ahead and leave a link below so you guys can check his channel out. I know he hasn't been putting out too many videos, but I know he's going to be getting going with those again. He's been busy, but thank you so much, Chauncey. First off, I wanted to thank you for sending me a great decant of Japon Noir from the 2007 original Tom Ford private blend line. I always wanted to try it out, and we've been emailing back and forth, and he sent me a sample, well actually a nice decant a few months ago. And it was hot, so it was kind of tough to wear, so I kind of did a couple sprays on my hand just to check it out, but very, very potent juice, so I kind of laid off of it for a while, but it was very nice and cold, like cooler and windy yesterday and the day before that. It kind of gets down in the 40s at night, 50s during the day, so it's perfect time to wear this gem, and actually it's going to be really nice in the colder months. But this one, like I said, Japon Noir, came to us in 2007. Notes on this one are bergamot, patchouli, jasmine, leather, amber, and vetiver. So not too many notes, but it's just blended so perfectly. Guys, this one, real quick with the bottle, presentation, as we all know. I love this presentation. They're so sleek, the bottles, they're just beautiful. I mean, I think they're one of the best in the game, and I like the darkness to protect the juice, of course, and all that. Sprayers are very nice, just all you need, nice little distribution right there. And guys, with this one, 1 to 2 sprays is what I normally do for this. Like I said, I wore it to work yesterday, and one spray just shoot right to the neck, and it was perfect. Now getting on with this one, it's beautiful, guys. I think of just kind of going into this, you have your nice leather jacket on, not like a dressy leather jacket, but kind of just like a leather jacket, really kind of having that leather come off of the leather smell, going into like a woods, kind of like on a trail. And you kind of get a little bit of some florals, you get a lot of the vetiver, because it does get pretty earthy. And then there's a little bit of hint of smokiness that I get through this one too, kind of like incensey and smoky and spicy. So you do get just a great blend, and it is wearable. I think the bergamot kind of shines through a little bit to kind of keep it's not fresh, but it keeps it a little balanced really well, So it is. I'm not going to say it's easy to wear, but it's not a hard one either to wear. Now there's a patchouli note in there. If you guys are not keen on, if you don't really like patchouli that much, don't worry about it, because this one isn't really crazy on patchouli. So this one has a little bit more vetiver, kind of a little bit more smokiness kind of going on. And then basically in the dry down of this one, now getting on with longevity and projection, I know that's all of I love to hear about that, because it's important, when a fragrance does perform well. Now this batch is from 2008. I don't know if there was any changes, before it got discontinued, but it's potent as can be for projection. Now I get 3 to 4 hours. I'm talking big projection. Just that little spray right there literally filled up this whole area. So the projection is beast. Now after 8 to 10 hours, like right in that range, 8-9 hours, it gets close to the skin. It's gonna last, but it gets very close to the skin. But for all that time, I mean, you are smelling it, and it smells really good. So again, it's not over beastly where it's crazy, and it's, but it's just I think it's great quality, well blended, and rounded fragrance. Like I said, you kind of get the little bit of, kind of getting into the description a little bit. I do get a very nice leather in that dry down. It's kind of like a sweet leather. I think just with the amber, there's just a little hint of sweetness. It's not too sweet, of course, at all, because you still have some of that bergamot kind of kicking in there, and then the vetiver, because it's kind of a little bit earthy. But I mean, just an all around awesome fragrance. I think time to wear this one would be kind of night. It's a little sensual. It's a little dark, and I think a nice night out or something like that, a nice restaurant or something, a little maybe dressed up or even dressed down. I think it would work great for nighttime. Now me, I work a lot. I go to work during the day and stuff, and I kind of sometimes, have the guts to wear a lot of these fragrances during work, but this one's definitely for the colder months, because it does project, easy on the trigger on this one, because one spray literally is good for me. Sometimes maybe just like if it starts getting real cold, I haven't worn it in the real cold yet, but if it does get, in the 30s, 20s, things like that, I might just do one in the front and then just one in the back of my neck, kind of just to round it out a little bit. But great fragrance. We went over longevity, projection. I love the blend. It kind of has that, just that nice leathery little bit of smoky, just a real nice blend. So, but again, you still have the hint of floral as well in there. So hopefully I described this one all right. I mean, it's a gem, guys. It's very nice. So if you do get your chance to get a bottle, again, another gentleman by the name of Jason. I don't want to share too much information, but Jason was great. He had this posted in Facebook. Thank God for Facebook, to get a lot of nice bottles and our chances to get decants and our nose on a lot of fragrances. But he had this one, didn't have the box, but which I love having the boxes, but no worries. It was a 99% full a bottle for a very good price, and these are so hard to find now. So very fortunate that he sold that to me and I got my chance to get it. And again, Chauncey, I can't thank you enough for letting me get my nose on this one. So I really can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. I've worn it a few times, and I really do. I really do enjoy this one. I love it. So Moss Brushes is probably one of my favorites, and I think there's a little bit of DNA. I'm not saying it has the beeswax and it's like that, but there's just that kind of just that little bit of DNA, a little smoothness kind of in there, like the Moss Brushes and Japon Noir. So I think those blends are just done so beautifully. I hate that they're discontinued, but they're, Tom Ford did it, back in the day in '07 and all that. This is a crazy great line that came out. So, but thank you guys so much. I don't want to ramble on too much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your days, and hopefully everyone's healthy and doing well. And I thank you guys so much for always just supporting my channel, and it's just great to see more subscribers subscribing. So I really appreciate you guys. And Chauncey, can't wait to hear your thoughts on this. So I'm going to let you take it away. But Chinese, his channel, I'll go ahead and, like I said, leave a link below. But thank you guys so much again. I love you guys, and I love this community so much. So really appreciate it. And please let me know your thoughts on Japon Noir if you had a chance to experience it. But I'm loving it, guys. So thanks again. Chinese, Chauncey, take it away, my friend. We'll talk to you guys later.
What's going on, everyone? Chinese here. I'd like to thank Ryan for allowing me to do a collaboration video with him on the great offering from Tom Ford, the Private Blend Collection, Japon Noir. To me, this is by far the best offering from the Private Blend Collection, even though it has been discontinued for some time. But it's just masterfully done to me. The notes are well blended. I don't know what to say. It's just a masterpiece to me. So here's a bottle. Ryan already showed you guys. It smells amazing. It smells refined. It smells professional. It smells exquisite. I wouldn't necessarily wear it just as a date scent, like a day scent per se, unless I have on like a shirt and tie. I'm going to a business meeting or something like that. I'll put that on, but it's more so for a nighttime scent. You're going on a date scent. You're going to a formal event scent. It smells like money to me. It smells like money. I believe the notes that are in there is like amber, there's leather, there's patchouli, there's jasmines, there's vetiver, and there's a bergamot. And a lot of those notes are kind of on opposite sides of the spectrum, but they're all blended well together in this fragrance. I'm getting the amber, I'm definitely getting the leather note, I'm getting a little bit of the patchouli. It's not a strong patchouli, but there's a little patchouli up in there, and then the opening has a very nice and fresh bergamot that actually stays around for the entire fragrance to keep the leather and the patchouli tone down. It's slightly sweet a little bit, but wow, it's just masterfully done. It's masterfully done. If I can compare it to any other fragrance that is out there, imagine Italian cypress, right? Take Italian cypress and make it a little more youthful. Not saying Italian cypress is an old man scent, but make Italian cypress a little more youthful. Splash some bergamot to it to freshen it up, and wow. From there, you really got the scent. Add a little amber up in there to make it a little sweet, and there you have it. But I really believe that Japon Noir is by far the best from the Private Blend Collection. So if you can find it on eBay or Amazon, what have you, I strongly suggest for you to get a hold of it. So that's my take on the Japon Noir. Thank you for watching the video. Ryan, thank you again for allowing me to do the collaboration video with you. And I'll have more videos to come. I know I've been kind of off the scene for a while, but I've been doing some traveling and work has been quite busy. So I'll be back on the scene. So Chinese signing off. Peace.